Si no cuidan las flores del jardín, al tiempo las encuentran secas.
The car runs a red and is T-boned. The camera and the bystanders rush in to help. Thankfully, all the drivers involved were fine and cleared by the paramedics who arrived at the scene. The oncoming SUV ran a red and rammed into the camera, resulting in the camera to slide extra due to the ice hitting multiple vehicles. The SUV driver who hit the camera would be at fault. This is definitely some unique footage that is a DDS exclusive. Both officers responding to a call end up crashing into each other. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries. The camera braked but did a little too late, resulting in him ramming into the stopped cars. Staying alert behind the wheel is extremely important, as you can see.
Solve it. I'm still sort of struggling for, like, how do we get there at a point where many people believe that it is their fellow citizens who are engaging in this behavior, demeaning them, you know, treating them as if they are the enemy. Why is it that for people who are progressives, for people who are members of minority groups who feel like they've spent the last 4 years being demeaned and treated as, you know, less than, and they look at that and they say, we're treated as, you know, less than, and they look at that and they say, why?
The camera would be at fault for instigating and causing this accident. He sped up and cut off the other car, causing it to crash into another vehicle.
County 167 track set. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's probably trying to stop.
Oh, he's having like a seizure or something.
The truck driver notices that the driver had a seizure and jumped into the car to stop it before it crashed into anyone. This heroic move may have very well saved the driver's life. The truck driver ran a solid red light, causing the camera to ram into him. Thanks to dashcam footage, the truck driver would be at fault for this accident. The truck driver illegally merged into the HOV lane to save some time, sideswiping the car, causing it to somewhat levitate. The truck driver would be at fault. The Civic driver was going way too fast, resulting in a loss of control and slamming into the barrier. Speeding on public roads is always playing with fire. The Dodge driver was speeding and could not stop in time and rear-ended the truck. While the truck may have merged over a solid white line marking, the Charger seemingly was also going way above the speed limit. The truck driver failed to yield to oncoming traffic, causing the camera to ram into them. The damages weren't too serious and there were no seeming injuries. This skilled truck driver manages to finesse his way out of an accident with his insanely good driving skills, and a dash of good luck, of course. Thankfully, there were no collisions and everyone was safe. This footage shows a train being derailed in the city of Orange, Texas. This caused some precautionary evacuations in this area. Miraculously, everyone was okay and safe, which is the important thing. The driver turns into oncoming traffic without looking through the cut-through, resulting in this collision. The turning driver would be at fault.
BR83083 Illinois. Jeep Patriot. I don't know if he hit me. एक minute. BR83083.
The Jeep driver failed to check their blind spots and merged into the camera's lane, sideswiping him. Then, the Jeep driver earns himself potential hit-and-run charges for fleeing the scene. This dashcam footage shows how important tire tread health is and not exerting too much pressure on the tires. The semi's tire blows out due to the extreme pressure on the tires. Insurance has not ruled on this accident yet, but it is important to note that the camera shouldn't use the shoulder to overtake. Overall, who do you think will be found at fault? Let me know what you think down below. This poor attempt at a lane split causes the driver to slide on the highway, cheating death. While his bike was totaled and was at fault for the accident, the biker had no serious injuries, miraculously.